What else can I say about Banjo Kazooie? Collectibles. A lot of people, if you were around in the 90s and you were paying attention to games, and probably the early 2000s as well, there was this concept of the Collectathon, a game that was basic exploration and traversal, some cute mascot, maybe a buddy duo. Like, the only real buddy duo I could think of that was actually a buddy duo, other than Banjo-Kazooie, or Jak and Daxter. And I don't think Daxter was really a companion in the same way Kazooie is. He's not integral to the moves and whatnot. I should have been paying attention to how many Mumbo tokens I have. I think there's one more inside one of these huts. Oh wait, no, I know where the last Mumbo token I need is. Anyway. And they were critically panned a lot of the time. It's just these games where you collect stuff to no end. And games that were doing it badly, that is an absolutely fair criticism of it. But it kind of became this meme that if your game was about collecting stuff, it was a bad game. And that's just not always the case. The collectibles are there as a reward for exploring the space, for traversing the space. And that has become something that's just not a game that did a really good job. I have none of the abilities I need to do anything I'm trying to do. Wow. We're going to take a brief sidetrack into here. We're going to run to that ant. Actually, he's a termite. As you can tell, this is a termite mount. Kazooie cannot make it up that ramp. As you see, she slid off. We need something else to deal with that. And we will see that in a moment. Anyway, a game that really emphasized the importance of exploration, and more importantly, traversing. Making traversal interesting, unlike your Skyrim or your Assassin's Creed or whatever, where really you're finding a point on a map and just walking and encountering whatever along the way. But The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild gamified the actual travel. It made traversal interesting. You had to figure out how to get up cliffs. You had to figure out how much stamina you needed to get up a cliff and where to go so you could paraglide, get the most out of your paragliding. And that is how you should do things, and the Collectathon, as it's called, properly done, is about making the traversal fun and interesting. How do I get up here? How do I get to that thing I can see? Or where are these platforms going to lead me? Oh, it's to a jiggy. But just having stuff out in the open, like think of coins in a Mario game. There are some coins that are just there to facilitate you getting an extra life, but there are also coins that point you to secrets that lead you where the developers want you to be. And that is where your collectibles like the notes should be leading, or the eggs that I just collected, which are ammo for this ability that Bottles is teaching us right now. You put a bunch of minor collectibles to guide the player through exploring your level. And lots of collectathons were done badly, or they didn't have the level design, or just, something was lacking. I did not have all the Mumbo tokens. Good thing I'm thoroughly exploring, as we just stated. And that is really the importance. I guess there's technically 11 per level, it's just that one of them always pops up outside the level like that. In the hub world. You'll notice that was the entrance to Mumbo's Mountain. Yeah. There is a very specific level of which jump you're supposed to use in this game. It's not a level. Conga is gonna throw... Oh, he's gonna just nail me right in the pants. That I'm not wearing because technically Banjo has a spiffy pair of yellow shorts. I really do hope you enjoy the Breagle's incessant bird noises! Oh, I dodged the first one. That's okay, I have plenty of health. He is dead. It occurs to me, I'm not actually sure. I think I may know where the last collectible not 100% sure where it is in this level. And Yooka Laylee did hear you pretty close to a lot of the things in this game. For example, we're about to go visit Mumbo Jumbo, whose job is to use his shaman magic to transform you into various different forms to help you do things in this level. And if you were paying attention to what I was babbling about earlier, you might be able to guess what he wants to do here. He's the best shaman in the whole game. He can help us in the stupid bird. We're just going to call him Hut Boy. Telling us to find 5 tokens, as the stupid sign says. We will do that. It is important to keep stocked up in this game. Many of the collectibles are primarily there to facilitate your abilities. I think there's 3. We could check the pause menu and see. 3 major consumable collectibles. If you don't count the Mumbo tokens. They are technically consumable for a one-time prize to transmogrify back and forth between Mumbo forms. And now, it should be fairly patently obvious that you need the termite to ascend in the termite mound. Which is how you know these are termites and not ants, apart from the fact that they're constantly called termites. Yeah, and you'd think that they'd be nice enough, since you don't have any kind of attack in this form, if they'd be nice enough to at least make the termites not attack you. You would be incorrect. I believe, oh yeah, when we have 100% of the notes. I don't think I'm going to 100% this game. That would take forever, and I'm not that familiar with it. This is the first time I've probably played the game. 15 years would be my guess. Give or take. Unlike a lot of people, this was not... It's a game, I played it, I liked it. It was the once you finished Mario, this is what you got kind of game. And I do not dislike it. I did go over here. The termite also cannot take falling damage. That is very nice. I kind of hope I cannot finish up everything as the termite. Should have routed this game. Or at least routed this first level. Planned everything up. This episode may be split in 2. You may be watching episode 2 now. I may have to do that while I'm editing. Which breaks my flow that I started with my first Let's Play. You can go back and watch it for some reason. You want to watch my Let's Play of the NES game Crystallis, which is a game I did have a lot of history with. I do have history with this game. I have a few stories I'll share when I get there, but I'm not doing the proper button input, as I stated. And this is one of those things where I should have used the camera to show you what I was going to do. You have to look up and see that that's on top of that in order to know where to go with it. I have sincerely forgotten where the last Jiggy in this level is. Because I got the one at the top of the termite mound. Oh, I know where I'm actually looking. There's 2 honeycombs in each level as well, which you'll recognize is putting me half of the rest of the way to my next honeycomb container. You just watched me botch that. That bull is looking to get up all in our business. I'm supposed to be coming from above to do this. There are slopes that are too steep for Kazooie, despite the fact this is advertised as being the ultimate in slope climbing action. I suppose I should have come and got this from the termite. Ugh. Do I know what it is? Was it the one in Mumbo's Skull Eye? Oh, it's the last Jinjo that I'm missing. And I don't know where that Jinjo is, even harder than I don't know where the Jiggy is. I got the one... Oh, I'm a Dumbo. You're the last Jiggy. Come on. Oh, my lord. The aiming in this game is not top tier. Anyway, thank you for hanging with me through that. This is the end of episode 1 or 2, who knows, of Let's Play Banjo Kazooie with Owen Quillion. Yooka Laylee will be up tomorrow. I will be staggering the uploads for a little bit. Banjo Yooka. I will happily see you guys next time. You know the deal. Next episode of Yooka Laylee on the left, next episode of Banjo Kazooie on the right. Playlists for both in the description below. And as always, thank you for watching.